Yo, what's up, Littleton? We're back with another video here today, and we are going to be doing something kind of different. This is going to be my 4 Evolution 3, Evolution 4, whatever you want to call it, series. Uh, I already have one video, it's an older video, but it still works. Oh, wait, we need to get off this island right now. We'll go to... Oh, this is Easel Street. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here because it's even more chill here. There's less storms and stuff. But what we're gonna do is this series is going to be about how to kind of like complete the game and stuff. Like I said, I already have one video, it's an older video, but it still works because this is Evolution. They haven't updated this game in years. But for this video, we are going to be explaining, what was it? We'll see here in a second. The island rating. We're going to be explaining island rating today. And then for our next videos, we'll be doing finance. I'll be talking about all the contracts you could get, how reputation works, and missions. So y'all can complete Jurassic World Evolution if y'all haven't. I done my engine database. Yeah, I should have it at the end of this video. I'm gonna go back and edit some important videos. But today, we're working on island rating, and for starters, we are going to start with dinosaur. Facility rating is easier to explain. So, I'm gonna start with this. Guest injuries, none. You will get a guest injury, so this is safety, guest injuries, none. When a guest dies or has an injury from like a storm or something, it'll be like, hey, you have an injury, and it usually brings your star rating down. So you usually want it to be higher. Well, not higher. You want it to usually say none. It's pretty easy to get it to say none unless you're doing something specific, like a contract or a mission. Next up is shelter protection. I have it on great. And what that's going to do is that's going to be your shelters. So, here's the shelter. Park shelter coverage, 99%. Get more information. I'll do more information about buildings and stuff in other videos. And yes, this will go to Evolution 2. But what you're going to do is you're going to place it down, and it's going to cover a certain part of the map. So right here, let me just take out a shelter. The little white smudge, if you could see, you should be able to. The little white area, that's everything. Everything in that area is protected. It usually doesn't matter if all of the paths are protected. Like, as you can see there, the paths aren't. It matters if a building is protected. And how you can tell if it's being protected is you're going to go to the all-seeing eye of Saruman. You're going to go to management views. You're going to go to shelter. It's going to show where guests need protection from emergency shelters. As you can see, most of my stuff is blue. This is red right there. Red means that it's in high need. Orange means it's okay. It doesn't need as much need. So it's like decent. Yellow is okay. We don't need it that bad, but you're good, I guess. So that's usually like if it's not like if it's very close to it. Then blue is you don't need it right there at all. Like I'm not saying get rid of it, but like it doesn't need it. Like it's covered,
Here's
so you
something
don't
that you
need it.
might find interesting. I did.
Sure, I don't care. So yeah, and then you can also tell your facility rating at the top. It's going to say stars, or you could look at it right there. And that's safety, great safety. And you want to make sure you have safety, or your rating will go down. Most of the facility will make your rating go down. some of it will help it just go up, but you don't need it. So next up, we have capacity, operational hotels, and these are your hotels. What the hotels do is they kind of keep people in your park. They keep it from overcrowding. As you can see, I have a few hotels here. So, is there even one that I have any? No. Apparently, I don't have anybody in my hotels. But at the very bottom, next to show view, you'll see park overcrowding. Keeps your park from overcrowding. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't need it. It helps when you're doing different stuff. So, like, if you're trying to keep people in your park and trying to get higher rating faster, maybe like one hotel. Once it gets to 100% overcrowding, then you would want another one. But since I have so many, it won't even go over 1%. So that's capacity and hotels done. You don't need it, but it helps if you have it. Next up is guest satisfaction for dinosaur visibility. Dinosaur visibility is mostly viewing galleries. So, like, for this, the Ceratosaurus is being viewed, but if it goes away from there, so like if it gets off of the blue for this, then it won't be viewed by guests anymore. So like if it was right here, won't be viewed by guests. So it needs to kind of be in that blue. So kind of a little suggestion is if you put like a meat feeder like right in front of it and your water right in front of it, they usually stay there more. And that'll kind of help with viewing. It's mostly a rating thing. If you wanted to check your viewing everywhere instead of going to each one, then you could just go to the All Seeing Eye of Saruman management views, and you click on dinosaur visibility. Shows where dinosaurs can be viewed by guests, and it kind of shows the percent. These are everything that's helps you view, and the little blue lines is where it's viewing, where the guests are viewing, and what they could see. Different things that can view is stuff is aviary, but that's its own separate little thing. So unless you're going to have just one aviary, then there you go. Viewing gallery. This shows a certain amount of view, so I'll kind of show right there. There's the blue. That's what it's viewing, and then you have viewable platform, and this kind of goes to a further away, as you can see right there. And you also have your gyrospheres, which you place at a fence, and you make a little track. And I think anywhere in that little spot where the gyrosphere is, it can view. I think it also like turns and stuff, so it's kind of weird. And then you also have Jurassic Tour. That's another thing when you just place it at a fence and you build a little tour path. Uh, and then one that I feel like most people miss out on, sure, is the monorail. As you can see, I have a monorail right here. So the monorail, anywhere that this goes to, it'll view. As you can see, it's kind of a circle, and it views. It's a moving view. So, like if you have an enclosure right here, it will view that enclosure as it's going by it. Hotels are another viewing thing. It doesn't have a lot more room. But like if you have a little fence and you need a hotel or whatever, might as well put it close to it. So yeah, that's kind of viewing. Is there any extra information on viewing? It shows the guests, visible dinosaurs, uh, near show view. So you can kind of use that to your information. Uh, you don't really need that as bad because you kind of just need to know where the blue is at, and that's really it. Next up is food rating. So food rating, make sure that I'm not getting that mixed up. Okay, yeah. Food rating is your food. So, like I said, I'll do a whole nother thing on like buildings and stuff and how to kind of understand them. But food is your buildings here. Kind of how you could tell is when you go to the all-seeing eye of Sauron management view, you can go to food. Food will show you, so like buildings like this, fast food, that's like a food. Yeah, so I just had some stuff happen. But food, and it kind of shows your food rating. Like I said, red, high demand, low demand, red, orange, yellow, blue, it's all the same stuff, it's just different named. God bless you! God bless you! And it'll show like your buildings right here, like your hotels, your visitor center, and viewing galleries. Those are all things that need food. Same for your monorails. Actually, it's not monorails. It's only this one. Your where people guests come from. And just stuff like that. It's a lot easier to understand. One little thing, if you're trying to see if it's orange, you kind of gotta get closer to it. It looks weird. So yeah, your food goes near this, makes it better color. And yeah. You have different
Now
fast foods.
this contract
Uh,
could really help us both
you
out.
have fast food, which is 3 food stars. It goes up to 4 food stars, or everything goes up to 4 stars. So you have 3 here. So fast food's pretty good for food. Gift shop isn't. Those aren't any like different things. Arcade isn't good for food. Toy shop isn't good for food. Fossil zone isn't good for food. The bar has 1 star in food, so wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to get food in a spot. Clothing shop isn't good for food. Bowling also only has 1 for food, so I wouldn't recommend that one either. Restaurant is 4 stars in food, so if your main goal is food, then restaurant is the best that you could have. Restaurant is definitely not good in food. Uh so fast food and restaurant are the best for food. The reason that you might want fast food is because it's kind of the start of the game and it's cheap. And it has 1 fun in it. Restaurant doesn't have a fun, but it's mainly 3 on drink and 4 on food. So besides that, we get back to here. Next up is drink rating. So actually, oh, and also great capacity. So you kind of need like at least 1 hotel, mainly. But drink, same thing with food. Go to all seeing eye. Just go to here and then look around the park. High demand, low demand, red, orange, yellow, blue. It's all the same. Uh, thing about drink is it all works the same, but all the same buildings. Gift shop isn't good for drink. Fast food's good for drink. The arcade is fast food is 3 for drink. Arcade is 2 for drink. Talking about stars, by the way. Toy shop isn't good for drink. Fossil zone is 1 for drink, so wouldn't recommend it. The bar is 4 for drink, so if you're mainly going for drink, then the bar is the best one. Clothes shop is not good for drink. Bowling alley is 1 for drink, so wouldn't recommend it. Restaurant is 3 for drink, and of course, restaurant isn't not good for drink. Of course not. Uh, so like, if you're mainly going for drink, the bar, the restaurant, and fast food are, of course, 3 for drink. So, yeah. Uh, next up is fun rating. Fun rating is kind of a confusing one. You do need it. Uh, but you really have to look at the stars for these. For fun, gift shop is 2 for fun. Uh, fast food is 1 for fun. So I wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to get fun. Same with this one. Don't recommend. Anything under 2 stars isn't good if you're going for a certain thing. Arcade is, of course, 4 for fun. So if you're looking for fun, arcade is a good. Toy shop is 3 for fun. Yeah. Fossil Zone. Wouldn't ever recommend Fossil Zone. Fossil Zone is not very good. It's 2 for fun. So like Fossil Zone is womp womp. The bar 2 for fun, so I wouldn't recommend it for fun. Uh Clothes shop is 1 for fun. Bowling alley is 3 for fun. The restaurant is 0 for fun. Restroom is of course 0 for 1. So if you're looking for fun, the arcade is the way to go. There isn't really anything else with Max in that. So yeah. Fun is the same way. You go to the Hormone Management View. You go to the Smiley Face, which is fun. Check around the park. Yeah. Uh, so like if you go to like your arcade or whatever, of course it, they're all the same, pretty much. Um, Going back to here, we have shopping rating. Shopping rating is of course the same. Go to the LCI management view, Stormon or whatever. Go to the gift. That's shopping. Look around. Look at what's high demand, low demand. Of course, go to here. Actually, we're okay. No, I had to make sure. Gift shop, 3 in shopping. Right, fast food, 0 in shopping. So gift shop is pretty decent one, especially since it's cheapness at the beginning of the game. Arcade is 0 for shopping. Toy shop is 2 for shopping. Wouldn't really recommend the toy shop, I will say. The Fossil Zone is 2 for shopping. The bar is 0 for shopping. Clothes shop is 4 for shopping. So if you're going mainly for shopping, clothes shop is the way to go. Bowling alley is 0 for shopping. Restaurant is 0 for shopping. And restroom is 0 for shopping. Same way, they all kind of the same. Over here.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply.
And then next up, of course, we have transport rating. Transport rating is your monorails. So like this monorail goes over here. So it's kind of taking care of that. How do I here? So all you have to do is you have to place down your monorail, create a track, make it go to wherever you want. Of course, you could go to the All-Sing Stormon Management View, go to Transport, shows you where it needs transport. So I think I need transport right here, and that's why I had that one going from there to there. So of course you have your transport rating minus 100%, high demand, low demand. Same thing. All works the same. Fast food. Food shows where guests are hungry. Drink shows where guests are thirsty. Shopping shows guests want to shop. Fun shows where guests want entertainment. Dinosaur visibility. I'm stuttering now. Shows where dinosaurs can be viewed by guests. Shelter shows where guests need protection for emergency shelters. And then you have transport, shows where guests want shorter journeys from the arrival point. Yeah. Of course, now you have the last one.
I'm bringing this contract to you while it's still
restroom. Your restroom's kind of easy to understand. Go to here. No, 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 yes. So all you restroom is of course 4. All you're gonna do is you're gonna take it, and you're gonna place it. That's it. Like usual, all you have to do when you want something. Restrooms, what I kind of recommend is if you have like a little spot that could kind of fit like right here, you could place it right there. Have it build. There you go. You have your little restroom right there. Restrooms is of course the same as everything else. go to the whole thing I storm on management view, go to restrooms, and it's like, oh, I don't need any restrooms. Low demand, high demand, same thing. High demand is where people really, really want something. Low demand is where people usually have it and they don't want it, or because they already have it. So it's kind of how you understand that. Shows where guests want access to the restroom. So that is all of facility rating. So, what, bro? I just put food over there. Oh my god. So yeah, that's facility rating. Great satisfaction. You could look over there. You want it to say great. So great satisfaction, great capacity, great satisfaction. I already said that. Great satisfaction, great capacity, great safety. 5 stars facility rating. That is your facility rating. Okay? You got that? Good. It's a little trick since I already. Actually, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna transfer this. I'm not saving anything right now, so it doesn't really matter. So next up, you have your dinosaur rating. This one is where it gets tricky, because facility rating is pretty easy to take care of. Dinosaur rating is where it gets difficult. So unique species target. This is usually what you are going for. I have mine. Okay. When you want a 5-star a park for dinosaurs, you have dinosaur rating. That is all you mainly want to care about. That is practically it. Unique species target. For this island, it's different for every island. I'll kind of like show y'all in a minute, because I have to show y'all some other stuff. But for this island, you need 4 unique species. Your species is going to be a different dinosaur. So if you want a certain species, you need, like, say, Compsognathus. So we want 4. So we need Compsognathus, Draciorex, Dilophosaurus, Diplodocus. That is all you're going to need to get the species target. And that's it. You just want different species, different dinosaurs. You don't want the same dinosaurs. That's not how you get it. So for here, I have Struthiomimus, Edmontosaurus, and Triceratops. That's 3. So then we have Draco Rex. That's 4. We have these guys, those guys, until we get to 9. So that's how you kind of explain that. I know it's a little more difficult to understand, but you'll kind of get it over time. You just want different dinosaurs that aren't the same animal, same species. Dinosaur rating target. That is your dinosaur's rating. So if we go to, you guys already look at. If we go to these traits and we go to rating, we'll have dinosaur rating. I will be doing more videos on the dinosaurs and stuff. So dinosaur rating is your dinosaur's rating. This trait is 70 rating. It could go to 5 stars, and yeah. For the rating, if you want to see that, you have base rating. It started out for 26. Authenticity plus 13. Modifications plus 30. Combat infamy is 0. Welfare penalty is 0. Scenery bonus plus 1. Paleobotany 0. So for your base rating, that's what your dinosaur's rating is automatically. Authenticity means being authentic. I had to look that up because I'm stupid. Modifications is your modifications, so I'll show y'all that in a second. Then combat infamy is if your dinosaur has killed something. I'll show y'all that in a minute too. Welfare penalty is like, it goes negative. You don't want welfare penalty. So like welfare penalty is like if they don't like your dinosaur, that's the best way to do it. If you have a lot of your dinosaur, like if I had like hundreds of trikes, and they'd be like, "Well, we don't want this anymore. There's too many." I can't welfare penalty right now. I probably have it on scenery bonus. Uh, these are your sceneries. So like if I place this tree or whatever this next to it, it might give it a scenery bonus. We'll see there. Yeah, see, 2 scenery bonus. I think it also helps based on what the dinosaur likes. So, uh, so I think it here, here, profile. If you look in profile, I think it's so. Okay, so yeah, this up here shows you Triceratops eat from the largest, blah blah blah, circle groups. They require modifications. They require a modest area of grassland with the small amount of forest. I think there was, at least I think there was a way to kind of show what they like. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. And then we have paleobotany. Paleobotany. What paleobotany is you'd place this building, do a bunch of stuff. I'll probably do another separate video about that. So you place this down and do a bunch of stuff. Love you too, bye. And that's what was that? Uh, dinosaur rating target. One last part of it is modifications. If you go to a dinosaur, let's say Compsognathus, its base rating is 15. But let's say I add that, and then we add that, and we add that. We add that. We add that. And we add that. Now its rating is 32. So that's how rating works. Is I'll do another separate video about that probably too. There's a lot of stuff I could do a video about. But that's dinosaur target rating. Not dinosaur. But you just want those two to complete dinosaur rating. But let's say you wanted to do a little more. Dinosaur base rating, I showed y'all that. Authenticity, showed y'all that. Modifications, showed y'all that. Combat infamy, showed y'all that. Welfare penalty, showed you that. Variety penalty, I don't know if it is welfare or not. But variety penalties, if you have too many of the same dinosaur, you'll get a welfare penalty. Not welfare, variety penalty. Scenery bonus is how much scenery you have around your park that the guest can see, if I'm correct, actually. Then paleobotany bonus is, I'll talk about that a little more in a separate video. But in rating, base dinosaur rating, it takes all of the dinosaur base rating and it combines them together. Same with authenticity, modifications, combat infamy, welfare penalty, variety penalty, scenery bonus, and paleobotany bonus. And then it shows you the total at the bottom. That was rating. That's how you get that. I don't really understand the dinosaurs thing. I think it's just how many dinosaurs you have in your park, if I'm correct, because I should have 42 in the park. But that's pretty much those two for a little extra stuff. If you go to here and you get 5 stars on your island, it'll get you different stuff. So like for this island, this is Isla Mantincero. You'll get Isla Murta, Isla Nublar. Of course, Isla Nublar, you don't unlock anything, and everything's easy there. But let's go to... Wait, man. If we go to Isla Muerta. If we go there, show you some more stuff. Kind of just gonna show you everything that you really need to know. So yeah. Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I think I actually forgot an easier way to do this, but I'll show y'all this stuff in the other campaigns too. So when you're here, it's all the same stuff, but for this island, if you have the secrets of the Dr. Blue Pack, you'll get Murda East, Isla Ticano, and Dig Team Brava. But all the stuff here is the same, and like I said, you don't get anything at Isla Nublar. If you go to Isla Murda East, okay, no, we have to travel there. I'm sorry, guys. This will be a minute. But, you get different stuff for different islands, different stuff for different campaigns. If you have the add-ons and stuff. Like the Paleobotany bonus, that I don't think you get. I don't think it shows up, is what I'm trying to say. But you don't get it unless you have the Cleared Deering campaign. So, yeah. I forgot. I love this one. I really like how I built it. For this one, you get Theater Cost Reduction 2.0 and Advanced Storm Defense Station. All of the stuff is the same. Oh, that's what I meant to talk about. Unique species target on this island is 10. Dinosaur rating target is 2,200. I would show you all this, but I'm not going back there. That load time took way too long. What is it? We're gonna go to Tucano. Of course, every island's different. Like I said, I'll give y'all more information on different videos about different stuff. I'm probably going to turn this into a whole playlist. And I'm going to hopefully get all this out for Evolution 3. And y'all could, I'll probably change the name based on Evolution game. Yeah. So yeah. Different stuff for different islands. It's pretty difficult. Especially when you're a beginner. That's why I'm kind of showing y'all this. For this island, you unlock Island Tucano. So, for Isla Tucano, you unlock Isla Pena and Coastal Skin. And the dinosaur rating target or whatever. Unique species target is 12. Dinosaur rating target is 1,800. And wait, I should also. Wait. Do I unlock that going to. Okay, we'll go there in a second. We're going to Pinna. But of course, I don't know. I'm just saying the same stuff over and over again. But I'll do a video for Evolution 2, and then when Evolution 3 comes out, once I understand how to play that game and stuff, I'll do a video for that kind of a tutorial. This is what that is. This is just a straight up tutorial. For this island, you unlock Isla Sorna and Woodland Skin. Unique species target is 8. Dinosaur rating target is 2,000. You actually, if I'm correct, the Katana Research Facility, you unlock it after you do Isla Muerta East. So we'll go to the Tucano Research Facility. I also like how I like how I did the research, the hybrid things. I really like how I built it. I think they look cool. Yeah. how I'm gonna explain dinosaurs, that is going to be difficult. Oh, this one looks. Can't I just say it looks so good? Have all the hybrids and stuff. So cool. Uh, but for this island, you unlock feeder cost reduction 3.0, improved construction 3.0. You also get unique species. Unique species target is 6. Dinosaur rating target is 2,800. For the last island is Isla Sorna. I'll do a video about contracts, probably dinosaurs, finances, and the missions. Maybe the missions, I don't know. I'll also do a video on how you get each of the research stuff, and also how to get all of the digs, I think. Maybe, I don't know. And then I'll probably do the same with, evolution. So, for this one, once I complete evolution 2, that's still not finished. For this island, you unlock drivable gyrosphere in jungle skin. I would tell you all the ring, but it's not gonna show. I don't have my unique species target here. Okay. The unique species target is 6. Dinosaur rating is 2,500. So yeah, that's how you understand all of that. That's how you understand island rating. No, this was a long video. It was kind of confusing, probably. I don't know. But that's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.